G'day, hi, Gallard. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Shadow Milk. Cookie. Welcome. Ooh. Can I grab you? Yep. I also need to very quickly grab something else on you. I need to bloody bring up the Twitch stream on my left monitor because I can't bloody, see, redeems and all that on my OBS for some reason. Yep. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Today we'll be playing a little bit of Lobotomycorporation. I was going to stream earlier, but Twitch wasn't working. Anyway, we'll be continuing on day 21. Where the fuck are my glasses? Well, guess I'm playing without my glasses today. The last stream we unlocked Tiffereth. And we are going to be continuing to train Rizzy. Just Board will be placed in charge of Central. Yeah, I know, it absolutely destroyed it. Oh wait, we unlocked Judge. We could... Shit. We can already get the Apocalypse Bird fight. We are nowhere near strong enough for that. If that gets summoned any shape or form, we are fucked. Like, plain and simply. Wait, do we have any armor power resistance? Nope, no power resistance. Well... Go stare at the bird, Just Board. So what stats does Rizzy need trained up? She needs Insight... Temperance. She needs Insight and Temperance. Actually, she can use like one more stat of Justice. You need training in literally everything. Go Insight with that child. Yeah, the damage is not nice on this guy. Glad I didn't miss. I was busy. Alright, welcome to the stream, Just Bored. I wanted to stream earlier, but Twitch only really now is starting to work for me. He will never kill me. Well then, let's hope he doesn't. You have a 69% chance to win each box. Okay, let's get Rizzy. Do one last repression training, Rizzy. Do we have any white damage employees? Yeah, you're both white damage. Head up there in case Rizzy goes insane again. Apparently cat girls do not like it down here. Okay, good. Unlock basic information. Longbird. We got the fake name. He is the longest bird, though. Where is he? Back to repression training. Insight. You are also doing insight training. Kinda wish I got the mod that allows me to just run a macro. Or the mod that makes this map generation insane. I probably should have grabbed that. He does a lot of damage to you, probably only helped by you being, like, V in Fortitude. Okay, what's Rizzy's stat now? It is literally one more training. And then she's going to be good on repression. Insight. You gotta be fucking with me. Bong bong. Insight. You, Insight. Grab you. Okay, so, yeah, Rizzy's now fully trained. I'm gonna take her down there so she can heal. I'm gonna make you sit down there so that way it's less of a run. Insight. One more and she's gonna be good. Yep, now we do. Now we train her insight. There we go. Yeah, you are taking quite a bit of damage, but you aren't dying, which is a good thing. And now we can unlock the ego gift. Can't wait until we get a few A-left gear and we can actually fight the Apocalypse Bird. Right. Yeah, what we gonna train? We'll train Rizzy on instinct and attachment with Big Bird, but until then, we'll be training her on insight with him. Oh damn, he did a lot of damage to you that time. There we go. And this will be your ego gear. Told you. Go way back. Yeah, true. I guess you are correct. He didn't kill you, but he got close. I'll give you this armor when we unlock it. You can get the just ear. Drink of Longbird. Damn. To be fair, they probably would make some wicked alcohol in the Black Forest. Alright, 61%. Damn! He got real close to killing you right there. Shit. You're at 9 health. Always there with me as I avoid my wife and child. Damn. Nope. Wives are cringe, and so are children. I cannot find any flaw in that logic. Not at all. There we go. You two completed that very quickly. You jump down there to deal with him. You three go deal with that. There we go. Okay, I think it was an insight in order to work with this guy. What's the cool stuff called? That's a trade secret. Oh damn, we can actually... You could actually do repression since you've got max. Yeah. Anyway, grab Brizzy. Almost done her insight training. You can almost begin her attachment and fortitude. There we go. Good. Insight. At this rate, you might actually get the smoke pipe. Insight. Surprisingly, cat girls have low mental fortitude for most of them being VTubers. True. I guess that would make sense why Brizzy keeps going insane. Although she hasn't gone insane in a little while. Which is good. I would hate to tell Rizzy that on my last stream her character died because she went insane. Sight. Repression again. Okay, almost done. Made the Backrooms movie is already making another movie. Ah, damn. That's neat. Good on them. Non-escape entity. Yep. Instead of escaping, he just gets mad and shoots his gun. There we go. I've really got to... I forgot. I've really got to add a damn lurk thing. Or redeem. Okay, now we have the final bit of info. There we go, the French. Man that thought that he could trick the devil. Or outsmart the devil. The insight. There we go. Been dealt with. Now you guys move as one, move down it. Damn it, big bird escaped. Everybody get out of the department. Move down this way. I have an idea of how we're going to recontain him. That did no damage to him. Damn it, Rizzy died! A lot of people died, actually. The entirety of the team got wiped out. Shit. I believe the French name is pronounced de French. Maybe. Fuck it, let's... I'll level up the stuff that isn't damn, I'll level them up a bit. De French, even though he's German. Oh yeah. French, German, close enough. Draw, weak. We have like, is that really the best, it is the best white weapon we have, damn. Begin management. Okay, sending Rizzy back all the way over it. So the only work that will be done for a bit is Rizzy being trained and you working on Judgment Bird. Depression, probably 1 or 2 works will be fine. One. Insight. The bird does not seem to like you at the second. Yep. really doesn't seem to like you at the second. You had 4 health, shit. Escape information, I guess. Depression. Oh yeah, I might try doing Duolingo streams, because I'm going to try to make a Duolingo account to try to learn some Korean. I wish to learn Korean so that way I may go to Ham Ham Hang Pang. I must go to the homeland of Project Moon. Damn, he does not like you at the second. Oh, I guess you can do some work on the front. In repression, this will literally be the last one you need to do. Repression. And I don't mean to click Bonbon, I want to click Rizzy. Literally just one more work, damn it. Impression. And you, so you can go do that. Easy. There we go. In sight. Do. Russian. Give me the pipe. I mean, you're gonna get the pipe at this rate, I think. At some point. In sight. Punishing bird has escaped. There we go. Well, you're going back to working with the Judgment Bird. 73%, you better survive this. If you die, I'm not going to be happy. Insight. Grab you. Grab you. Grab you. There we go. Insight. Is the game audio going through? Yep, it is. Good. Love the background music for this game. Absolutely goated. So that's 150, that's 120. Oh yeah, we've got to do abnormality suppressions. Rizzy's not getting involved in that. You can go up here to try to suppress the dog. Let's get that dog suppressed. Literally all of them are at max. The party escape on terror turn. When about crop count to decrease. Yeah. Dog fun, gonna feel my wrath. Yep. Repression. You know what, let's see how these three deal with this. Rizzy actually seems to be doing pretty decent. Can I like... Yeah, she didn't really take any damage. Damn, and you just soloed the entire thing without a single bit of... without any problem. Oh, the dot... You almost got him. He only just escaped. And Throwy's down there to heal. Just bored, you're joining the suppression team. Suppression team, move up. Yep. Damn it. Shit. Although, considering what we're dealing with, that does make sense that he escaped. Let's just get everyone out of there real quick. Let's move you to the elevator, and you guys can jump into here to heal. Okay. Move in. Where is he going? Went down there. Come on, move to an actual room. Grizzy, get out of there. Don't know why the big bird will be terrifying. He's just a big bird. Damn it, he's targeting Rizzy again. Damn, he's really just targeting certain people. He targeted Rizzy again! Come on. Almost dead. There we go, we got him. He's been put back into his containment cell. Okay, let's breach the old man. Just board. Repression. Oh, he's gonna walk into the room voluntarily and get jumped. There we go. Now we just need to do 2 more. So, Redolta probably, and the dog. Rizzy and Frank are not going in there. You know what? Nah, just bored. You're gonna be the only one to go in. Impression. My O-block, damn. Impression. Dog versus board. Let's go. Yep, ain't got nothing on you. Let me grab a drink real quick. Good girl. Good girl, Flo. Good girl, Mon. Good boy, Mon, not girl. Okay. I'm back. Okay, just bored, you're gonna go run down and work with Judgment Bird for a bit. What? Repression. Nope, it's inside. We need the PE boxes before we can continue suppressions. There we go. Insight. 68. There we go. Mate, you know what? What? 50, and he does black damage. I can send Rizzy to help. I can send Rizzy to help get PE boxes by her working with the French. I'm not changing how I pronounce his name. I will forever call him the French. Inside. There we go. Okay, so which ones are going off? Guess use? You. Go to him. You. Go to the burb. You. Instinct the insane guy. Bong bong. Instinct the dog. Yep. Return. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to let the aluminum bracelet, breach, I guess. Or go off. Oh, Rizzy got pretty hurt. So, you're a Delta. We could do repression work. Who's getting friendly fire gun? I will probably give it to Rizzy. Because the idea of a cat girl accidentally killing her teammates with a gun kinda sounds funny. Imagine getting shot in the back by a cat girl. Oh yeah, I should probably, for context, show who Rizzy is. Because at the very least you probably don't know who Rizzy is. Do not let me be in the same hallway as the cat girl. Damn. Where's the damn... Okay. This is art Rizzy made of herself. This is Rizzy. Cat girl VTuber. Who is also a very, very good artist. So yeah. When I'm not streaming and they're streaming, I can normally... Where's the aim about? Yeah. I can normally be spotted in their chats whenever they stream. The Latina cat girl. Who keeps calling me a bloody baby even though I am over 18. So, how am I going to get you to breach? Remember, because that was normal, clock counter lowered. Remember, because that was about a clock counter lowered. Should I escape? So I move from the facility. You know what? Everyone jump down here. He does white damage, so... Actually, you guys will be perfectly fine. You all have white resistant. You guys should all be fine. Here we go. Jump up it. Just board. You're going to do repression on Redolta to get him to breach. We're kicking Santa's ass today. Damn, he's almost dead. Where are you guys going? Kick his ass! There we go, cleared. And you guys can just now go chill down here. Inside. I fear my friends having screenshots of me, yet I have screenshots of myself, then they do me. I fear my friends having screenshots of me, yet I have more screenshots of myself than they do me. Ah, okay. I read that completely wrong at first. Yeah. To be fair, I've got quite a lot of screenshots of shit I've said. And the thing is, a lot of people that I'm friends with are either as bad as me or worse than me, so I do not really fear them having screenshots of me. Insight. Repression. There we go. The cat girl can now get a gun. Inside. 68. Oh, my eyes. My eyes are not enjoying this. On a Discord I'm in, I actually had a discussion on if eating a cat girl is considered cannibalism. The consensus is if you only eat the parts that are cat, it is not cannibalism. Why is everyone in your department? Because your department has air conditioning and the others don't. Like, look, canonically your department has air conditioning. Okay, like, one more work and we should be able to get the armor. Come on. Yes. Okay, we got what I wanted. I just wanted to get the suit. I pull the plug on life support with the nuggets to buy air conditioning. Yep. Okay, so we got the armor now. We can get the weapon the next day. Wait, what's Rizzy's stats now? Okay, I'll get her to do a little bit more work on this guy. Insight. There we go. Yeah, Rizzy's got max insight now and max repression. And we didn't get anything above a first trumpet. No more pale weakness. Yes, that is correct. No more weakness to pale. The city will remain a beautiful place where the emerald road sparkles bright as ever. The girl begged in tears, "Mister, please cut off my feet." Kinky. And that's not a flower. Order all employees nearby to evacuate immediately. Which one do we grab? Which one do we get? Cut off the feet. Got it. This portrait encaptures a moment. It is what we are destined to lose, and the prayers shall inevitably end with the eternal despair of its worshippers. The tree simply reaps what it sowed. Which one should we grab? Tree. To the manager, A, CEO of Lobotomy Corp. You received a document written by A himself. Perhaps you've been recognized now. A is on a rather long journey currently. Yes, taking millions upon millions of years. As all journeys have to end, the final destination will be home, this place. Sometimes I imagine myself on a journey too. Accumulating memories while looking at a world I have never seen before. The day still lies cold, but we know that the winter frosts is almost over. Can you see the flowers budding up through the snow? Is it true, Tiffany? All you wanted out of me was some enkephalin? But you lied. What lies? I never lied to you. You always lied to us when we were in a vulnerable state. What's the point of your counseling? The only one you're trying to comfort with your lip service is yourself. You thought that the momentary satisfaction could make you a better person. That's not true, not at all. No matter what you do, you're never going to become a good person, and we're all going to die in the end. Feeding your ego through kind acts makes you a better person. You must be so hopelessly delusional to think that. No. We will all die. I want to be a good person. For what? At the end of the day, complete the day with 5 or more level 5 employees deployed. Hi manager, I'm Tifrith. Nice to meet you, I'm Tifrith too. Are you two twins? Do you two share the same name? Are you two twins? Of course we are. Isn't it obvious? We're twins. But if your question is rather, are we biological twins, then no. In other words, trying to differentiate us is meaningless. You could... Okay, from this screen, it looks like you could get to the bottom floor by jumping off. Which is kinda neat. I worked hard in the training department for enkephalin. Yep. It's meaningless. We're in charge of the Central Command team. The department for Central Command is a huge one, so there are 2 of us to handle everything. Like 2 peas in a pod. Isn't that fortunate? Seeing as you survived your duties long enough to meet us, I won't have to bore the both of us with the basics of things like what abnormalities are and how to manage them, right? If you turn out to be a disappointment, know that not even your status as the manager will let you get away with it. I know you'll do fine, manager. Here's a word of advice. I'm nothing like the Sephiroth you've gotten used to, so don't treat me like I'm one of them. They're a bunch of idiots. But in technical aspects, we're not so different. What I'm trying to say is the upper are only good at pretending to be busy when they don't even have much work to begin with. I can't even believe we're all considered to be Sephiroth. I mean, at the very least, Yesod does a lot of work, because, I mean, he has to redact and confirm all the information. Anyways, the Central Command Department is where the true story starts. I don't care if it disappoints you or gives you encouragement. All I care about is that you have a good performance in your work. I hope that you'll find some encouragement here. Hey, Tifrith. Hi, Zitnach. Since you're both Tifrith, I guess that counts as you both greeting me. Here's the plan for the joint operation drill between Safety Team and Central Command Team tomorrow. Please look it over. Look it over? I bet I'll have to rewrite the entire thing from scratch. Just leave it over there, Zitnach. I'll give it a review and let you know. Tifrith, you're too soft. There's no need to be kind to an addict like Zitnach. You might end up catching upper layer syndrome. That way of speaking of the plan of yours came 2 days later than I requested. But Zitnach can work fine when he's motivated to, you know that. Results are not the problem here. The point is Lady Angela is way too easy on us. If I were her, I would have punished this addict right at the first infraction. That'd please Yesod, alright? Why don't you two go and have some serious discussions on implementing a penalty point system? I bet it'd all be productive. And nice Tifrith, yeah. The one that I would very much like to dropkick, and the other one that would be head padded. Oh, you just be quiet. Buzz off to the upper layer of yours where you belong. I was about to see you, Tifrith. Yeah, bye, Zitnach. The upper Sephiroth have it way too easy. Not that the middle Sephiroth are any better in my eyes. I like our middle Sephiroth. They're cheerful and make me laugh. How many times do I have to tell you, you shouldn't laugh so easily. We have to be strict, stern, and stoic. We're the Central Command Team. Don't worry, Tifrith, I know. By the way, don't we have something to discuss with the manager? Oh, manager, you're still here. Well, I have an assignment for you. Don't even think about slacking off. The manager will do fine, like he always does. And he could fail too, like he always does. So, pass the day with a Quill of Meltdown level of 8 or lower. I've never even got as high as 8, so... yeah. Increase clerk stats, I guess. 5, 5. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. And... ooh. We can give the cat girl the rifle already. Oh, no, we don't have temperance. We don't have the temperance. Oh, well. Be able to deal with Dawn ordeals for you? That would be great. Oh, well. I guess you don't have to worry about the cat girl accidentally shooting you in the back yet. Just bored. I'm safe for 1 day. Yep, you're safe for 1 day. Insight. Oh wait, it's time for Rizzy to meet the biggest bird. Oh shit, I did. What the fuck? Thank you for reminding me. Ego list. A left. Ego suit. There we go. Where is he? Whopping 10-ish damage. True. But if I'm not paying attention, that would be a that would be a guaranteed death sentence. So it fully relies on me paying attention. Yep. 14. Hell yeah. Wait, what's he? He's a he. Do we want to try to... Wait, no, we do need to get Rizzy up. We want to get Rizzy the ego gear. That's the problem. I do want to get Rizzy the ego gear. So I guess I'll send her in there to try to do instinct training. Insight. Instinct. So now we just need 150 to get the weapon. Oh, you did a posture check. Damn it. I just realized you did a posture check 28 minutes ago. I'm gonna have to sit properly now, damn it. Damn you. No more bloody sitting like L from Death Note for me, I guess. Insight. Instinct. Insight. And you... Instinct. Instinct. Return. Punishing bird. Insert. Insight. Gotta love global sounds. Instinct. Cypher's playing Terraria. Insight. Instinct. Insight. Instinct. There we go, got the weapon. Repression. Repression. Why did you... What? Okay. Well, I have no idea what the fuck happened. But it was nothing good. There we go. Begin management. And continue working with him. Insight. Rizzy. Manager trained so hard, even his nuggets weren't surprised at 1 hour per day. Wait, are we doing an hour per day at this rate? Damn. Good. Insight. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I am back. I just realized I am actually kind of blocking the stats, so I'm just gonna shrink. Hi back, I'm a fanboy. I was... Yeah. To be fair, I've known that you were a femboy for quite a while now, so I am not surprised. Rumi doesn't know about the sci-highs. Damn. Hmm. Can you use the front train instinct? You could. Instinct. Insight repression. Insight. Instinct. Let me guess, you were a computer science major. How's Rizzy doing? Okay. Instinct. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that happen. And you know, I'll have you put this on. No. Insight. Instinct. Insight. Control team has been wiped out. Damn. You find out about the side. That'd be cooked. Yeah. It should be fine. Just make sure you wear long pants over them. They won't know. Unironically though, I have somewhat considered buying myself some of those, the thigh-highs. They seem like they would be comfortable. They are very comfy. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'll need to get a PO box before I can buy one of those, because I cannot have them being delivered to my home. If I am buying those things, I have to keep them hidden and secret from my parents, because I live with them. Who asked me to choke them with this. Kinky. Very kinky. Well, and just like that, we got the weapon. Right. Like, playfully choke or like fully choke out? I just realized. Which one was it? What I know? I don't know, you were the one that was asked. I just kind of assumed since you were the one that was asked, you'd know. Get a menu request to have one. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's more of a normal request. Oh no, insight. Okay, bong bong. Deal with that. Most femboys tend to have size like that, so I'm not surprised. Okay, now you come and assist with that. Attack. Okay. Punching bird breached. Ah, he's back down here. That was way too close. Insight. Instinct. Insight. Instinct. Oh, we got the ego gift. A relationship is a chorus that blooms from the connection that connects between beings. You know, I might add 1 or 2 modded abnos, and if there turns out to be a femboy abno, I will most definitely get it, and you will most definitely be getting its armor. Insight. Either that or the Apocalypse Bird one whenever we get it. Think. Insight. Okay, let's see this. Who will win? Rizzy or the Flower Man? Okay, the Flower Man, because Rizzy just walked off. Okay, everyone else jump him. Okay, just bored. You gotta go work with Big Bird for a bit. So that way he doesn't breach. Attachment. What's the requirements to wear this ego? I can't even see it. Oh, my eyes. The French. And just everyone up here. Bong bong. Inside. You. Inside. You. Inside. Rizzy. Go do instinct with the tall man. But I mean, we do want to get his ego suit, so might as well have Rizzy work with him for a little bit. Actually, no. You're a lot faster. Oh, wait, but Pode breached? Okay, Papode broke. Just bored. Kick his ass. There we go. Grab you. Send you down here. My goal is to get every ending, meaning we can't complete all of the meltdowns, or the core meltdowns. We can only at most do 3 of them for up here to get the first ending. And then at most we can, then we gotta play through the game again and only get 2 of the meltdowns here for the most useful ones for us. And then after that, same for down there. oppression. Yeah, literally one more work. Okay, that dude blew his own brains out, apparently. Apparently he had a bone in his brain. There we go. Workday complete. Ranking A. One death, apparently. No idea who died, but it doesn't matter. The smiling faces are unfamiliar yet sorrowful. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. If a flaw in the system disabled the sensors covering the abnormality, we will once again have to sincerely consider how to dispose of the manager. Okay, so do we want to get censored, middle, or left? Who do we want to get? While you decide, I will quickly pour myself a drink. Which Abno will we get? A left. Okay, A left. It is. Apple fell from the tree in the garden where the prince and the kingdom stood. The witch's heart shattered. In the name of love and justice, I'm just gonna grab her because I already know that that's the one you guys are gonna want. I'm not even gonna pose the question. I already know that you guys are gonna want me to get Magical Girl. You guys are gonna want me to get the Schizophrenic Girl. Yes. Do not tempt me, Just Board. I will put you in the Magical Girl outfit. I will turn your character into a cross-dresser. Mankind has yearned to build a fertile world for a long time. But what did fertile really mean to them? Is it worthy of all the tales of conflict and the pain that took place? Too late, I've already dressed as a magical girl. Damn. Oh, to be fair, it's not like I can judge. I've bloody worn a skirt once. Not really a long story, but a boring story to why that happened. Is it worthy of all the tales of conflict and pain that took place? Numerous stories began and vanished. And in the process, people started to lose faith. Looking at them, some draw despair while others saw hope. At a certain moment, a new civilization was born. Countless things changed in the blink of an eye. Along with the emergence of new technologies, all of the wings that keep the world aloft hold at least one singularity. That's right, just as the first humans wanted those technologies, had the intention to create a fertile world. People want a better world. And that aim for a better world set forth new spectacles, a shimmer, a new, previously unimaginable sights that burst forth to the unprepared mind. Whether or not all that made everyone's life truly fertile is a question we simply won't know the answer to. Considering the ruins, I think it didn't end well. One thing is certain, it is what enabled me to speak with you now. It seems the employees have become more talkative these days. They seem more motivated than usual. It's rare to see such a lively atmosphere. It's even getting me excited. Lively isn't really the right word. It's more like excited over a trivial thing, all because of a new manager. That's nothing special to us. Be more understanding, Tifrith. This is Lobotomycorporation. News is rare. Other than the usual word of someone's death, the employees need something to talk about. Well, if it makes them more efficient at work for even a short time, then yes, I'll be understanding. But I can't get it. Why are they so noisy about it all? Weren't you excited the first time a new manager came in as well? Well, yes, because it was the very first time. It's still worth the excitement, even if it's not the first time to happen. Do you remember back then when we made a bet over whether the manager could save an employee who was at a 95% mental corrosion? Welcome to the stream, Judgment Bird. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just bored, why did you give Judgment Bird a phone to watch the stream? You're the last person to work with him, so you're the only person who could have given him the phone. Or tablet. He's my G. Still, giving abnormalities electronic devices is against protocol. I will overlook it once, mainly because I don't want to walk into that containment unit, because I know for sure I'm going to get hanged if I do. But yeah. Of course I remember, I bet that he couldn't, and you placed a bet on them being saved. Yeah, though the employee died, unfortunately. I was so happy with my victory, I insisted on keeping up our bets, even though the results always ended up the same. Right, but then you stopped making the bets at one point. Well, because you always lost, winning wasn't fun anymore. I never bet without thinking it through, though. I always placed my hopes in him, thinking maybe this time. It's a shame that you never got to win once. Well, maybe if we had infinite time, I guess a day could come when my hopes could come true. You won't get jumped. Yes. The scale on Big Bird's neck tells me otherwise. Because even if the scale was tipped in my favor, I probably still would end up getting hanged. What do you think, manager? I could hedge on it happening. I agree with you, manager. Perhaps the bet could have turned out different if we had met sooner. With 7 or lower. Well, I mean, we actually have an A left today. So that is fully possible. Okay, trauma shield, erosion shield, or physical. Red shield, white shield, or black shield? Which one should we get? Which shield should we get? Huh. Black cause A-Left does black. Good point. Okay, I need a highest. I need to bring in someone. Bong Bong's being transferred from safety. Oh yeah, Rizzy's level 5 now. Hooray. We just need to train her in temperance and fortitude. Favorite nugget saved the day again. Yep. Ego list. Wow. I'll give her the magic. I mean, no, the magic bullet weapon. Nope, can't. Not high enough temperance. And I can't give her big birds because not high enough temperance as well. Shit. You know what? There we go. Ego list. I'm giving her a gun and big bird suit. Wait, let me check. Are you an EX agent? Yeah, you're EX in everything. Man's a shiny Pokemon. It's gonna, like... There. Just the sword, remember. Yep, I remember. Aleph. Just bored. There we go. Actually, I probably should give Bong Bong better gear. There we go. Actually, you know what? Solomon Lament. Why not? Then employee needs some. Oh yeah, we've got to hire a new guy. And there she is. Well, just bored. You've got your work cut out for you. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got the rework for Justia, so you're even more powerful. You will literally grab stuff by the neck and cut their heads off. Let's work with Censored first. Sending the femboy in to work with the unknown horrors. Insight. I'm just gonna have you working for a bit, because I want to get the quota first. Femboy or hentai, who wins? It seems like the femboy won this time. I still find it funny that the lower the agent's rating in insight, the higher the likelihood of them winning is. But if they're not level 5, they instantly go insane. It's literally just a cruel joke. And also, I am still convinced that this creature, like, with the lore given by Library of Arena, I'm convinced that this guy is literally just the old L Corp singularity. And that the reason why he's censored is because every time we saw him, we would get flashback, our memories would return too soon, and would end up ending our own life. That is my headcanon, and you cannot and no one can convince me otherwise. It's to fool people who get work or tips. Yeah. Which I still find funny, because I have actually seen that happen. And considering a streamer that I like to watch, I bought the game for him. I am 100% gonna have him work. I'm gonna get him to make a level 1 nugget work with it. 100%, I'm gonna get him to make a level 1 nugget work with it. And I will clip it. And I will be very proud for tricking someone. There we go. I know a strategy to deal with Queen of Hatred without her going schizophrenic. Well, with low-level employees. Oh boy, that's so easy. Yep. Also, I do not know why, but the entirety of my damn Twitch recommended is full of nothing but femboy VTubers. I only follow one. Why am I getting recommended nothing but them now? Come on, you can do it, Just Board. You can do it. Oh, you were so close. The emote didn't work. Damn. I will have to try to fix that. Well, you know, once your sanity's back up, we'll have you work with Magical Girl to have a break from the hentai creature. Do attachment, I think. Let me try. What? Ah, it worked for me. Since it is just hentai from Japan. Yep. Attachment. And there we go. Yeah, attachment's the best work. Damn, I just realized I've got a bunch of badges. I should make fake observation logs saying sensitive anti-creature. That would be funny. Tomorrow I will either be streaming Lobotomycorporation or Scrap Mechanic. Unlikely that I'll be streaming the Minecraft thing again, but yeah. If I end up streaming on Sunday, it will 100% be Lobotomycorporation. But more likely than not, I'm not streaming on Sunday. Here we go. And doot. There we go. $67. LobCorp Sunday. Yeah. If I do stream on Sunday, or at least Sunday in Australia, it will be LobCorp. It will always be LobCorp. Okay, 17. Okay, I'm gonna send Rizzy to go work with someone. It's Friday for you. Yep, it is. It is Friday. Huh, Rizzy is the captain of the training team. Yep, tomorrow is Thursday. Wait, no, not Thursday. It's Saturday tomorrow for me. Let's do attachment. Do, 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 do. No. Let's see how it goes. Come on, Just Board, give the schizophrenic girl a therapy session. There we go. Now back to working with the hentai creature. Poor Adam is captured by... Wait, who was Adam? Okay, Adam was no one important. Yeah, Adam was no one important. Oh, wait! I completely forgot about the Quill-Off meltdown. Employee under spell. There we go. Situation has been resolved. Do 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 do. If he dies, that is true. Insight. Almost have them fully researched. Okay, I might have accidentally sent you in there too early. If you go insane, that isn't good. That is a virtual death sentence to anyone that tries to bring you back to sanity. Okay, Rizzy, go do attachment work for a bit. This is unfortunately probably going to be the last day that we play, because I've got to go do stuff. And I feel insanely tired. How are you doing? Okay, you're back to full. Insight. Do 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 do. Okay, so next works will just be Rizzy working with the big bird. And once we get to there, the second one, we will put you just board into there. So, and then once it gets to halfway with her, then we will have Rizzy work again. Attachment. Okay, Rizzy can do one more work before you have to do it. Oh, Rizzy got the big bird ego gift. Still find it funny though that canonically you see out of those eyes. Like the eyes of the suit and the eyes on your and the eyes of the ego gift, you canonically can see out of them. I believe it was confirmed by the Hoheim identity. The Gregor's Hoheim identity. Okay, time to you go into that. There we go. I love cheating. Just bored, you go after that. That's dead. You guys go after that. You guys go hide down there. I want to watch Just Board kick this guy's ass. Yep, I almost one-shot it. And you guys go deal with the last one. There we go. Now, I regret to inform you, Just Board, but in order to complete this mission, you have to go work with the hentai creature again. And Rizzy is going back up here. And then get the final thing. There we go. I forgot I had that mod. Completely forgot I added a mod that gives us a censored ego. Oh shit. Come on, Just Board. Be quick. You gotta get there. You gotta kill that thing. There we go. One shot at it. Insight. Attachment. Okay, gotta wait for you to heal a bit. Come on, get the final bit of sanity. There we go. Insight. There we go. And the final bit of work can just be done by Rizzy. Right, plus 10. And what do you give? You give... Yeah. That's better. Rizzy can just do the final bits of work on Big Bird. Okay, so what I'm going to do tomorrow is probably, it's gonna start at 7 AM. I'm gonna bloody make sure of it, no matter how bloody sick I feel I'm starting 7 AM. We'll probably for a few hours play Minecraft, and then after that we'll jump on a scrap mechanic. But yeah, no matter what, I'm starting 7 AM. No matter how sick I feel, or anything like that. I do not care if I am literally bleeding out on the floor dying. The stream will start. Okay, Shani needs like... I almost at 100. Nah, it doesn't matter. Be fine. Just gotta wait for Big Bird to go back into his cage. Actually, you know what? Let's send Rizzy over to do a work with Magical Girl. I'm most definitely downloading the sane Sensual Command mod. There we go. Actually, no, let's do one more, because she's literally 1 point off being an EX, having EX in 3 stats. There we go. She is now gonna be an EX agent. Well, just below it. Yep. However, if enough Saria are found from you that everyone looks on in awe, your name will be sung for generations. Blood covers the whole floor, screams echo, people are running away. The only advice that can be given is to remain cautious and aware of your surroundings. Which one should we get? The donor, or the one on the left, or the one on the right? Which, right? Got it. Remember this melody. The professor used to play this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday. And the prayers shall inevitably end with the eternal despair of its worshippers. The final chapter ends with the phrase, born again. Which one should we grab? Which, oh, left? Did you know that there is a did you know there's a cactus on your chaotic mess of a desk? It seems that an employee who wanted to become intimate with you put it there. If I were to give my personal input, I don't like cacti much. There could be various reasons for one to grow a plant. However, its vicious thorns are not something worth enduring like those of a rose, as it is not pleasant to the sight, nor does it produce valuable sap like a maple tree. I've also never seen one grow a flower bud. Theoretically, it would bloom in the right environment. That possibility is something I've never witnessed, as it may be that all cacti I have known spread their roots into barren soil. Do you believe the cactus will bear any flower? It might. You talk as if you've seen it for yourself. Well, if you're so certain about it, then keep it. This place doesn't even have sunlight, but who am I to stop you? If you're looking for Tifrith, she's still at the middle layer meeting. I'm bad at holding conversations. I kinda miss the managers who were more talkative at times like this. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Have you noticed that someone's memory and emotions bleeds and seeps out of us? As you've seen, we act angry, feel happy, want things, and look sad even though we're machines. You saw someone pet a cactus once? Damn. Only time I've ever seen someone do something similar was on Jackass. We even have our own weaknesses. Why is that? What's inside of us? If something is really inside us, then why? Why make something imperfect planting a weakness? I tried to find the answer, but I really couldn't get it. I'm sure you have the answer. Locked away somewhere in your memory. Habit of bringing the jackass out of people. Yeah, same here. Maybe there's a reason why there has to be imperfection. We're machines, yet not machines. Not machines. Hey, are you two having fun without me? Tifrith, it's troublesome to have a conversation that's this fun. It appears it is time for another replacement. The cycle is getting shorter and shorter. But it can't be, but it can be rebuilt any time we need, right? Well, it's still an asset to the corporation, so I would prefer not to have it go to waste. Tifrith, perhaps we should explain it to the manager first. Why? I've told you, Tifrith, the human mind is a fragile thing. It's not capable enough to perceive the existence of beings like us in our wholeness. I mean, it's not that gross. It's something compared to, like, decapitating an employee or slicing open their torso with their gut spilling out. Humans are susceptible to the unknown. The scene doesn't always have to be graphic to break their mind. There's so much to be mindful of. Why can't they just replace managers with machines? We could simply replace them whenever they try to do something stupid like how we replaced Tifrith. Tifrith, there are things only humans are able to take care of. The founder of L Corp must have had a reason for assigning a human manager. Yeah, pretty normal to decapitate stuff. Well then, off we go to storage. That's one of the few locations where the cognition filter is weakened. I know that place. Tifrith, what are you talking about? It's where we always go during work. I don't mean that. I remember what happened there last time. You do? That's great. Thank you for helping me like you always do. So, you are going to expand the Central Command Department today? Yep. Okay, should we get a red shield or a white shield? Which one should we grab? Which one would be more useful? Which one should we grab? I will leave 1 more minute until I just pick one. Red because all of our nuggets are as ball noodles. Good point. Confirm. Yeah. So if I check this, yep, now EX. I am just going to throw Rizzy down here with you, just bored. You're now stuck with the cat girl with a gun. Anyway, later I might do a day or two off stream, just so that way we can try to do a lot of training. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Just Bored, for sticking around and chatting with me. And I hope to see you tomorrow for the Minecraft and Scrap Mechanic stream, where we'll be playing more of Sky Factory 4 and building crap in Scrap Mechanic, because I really need to get myself an actual car instead of my shitbox. No, bye. Yep, see yous.